Okay, so I have already done, because I didn't think you needed to see that, 1 cup of warm water, 1 package of yeast, which I put in 2 tablespoons of yeast because I don't buy it by the package, I buy it by the bulk. And I've also added 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this. And I stirred it up good, and I wanted to make sure my yeast is good. And look at how foamy that is. That means your yeast is good. Great tip there. All right, now I need 2 cups of flour. I'm using all self-rising flour, and it's got to be shifted. So this is how I shift the flour. I just use my big old strainer here and run it through that way. And it does make a huge difference. When you do it this way, it makes a better dough, I think. And then you can kind of rub through more if you want. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so to this flour mix, I'm going to use, these are all Thrive products that I'm using. I'm going to use some of the Kobe Jack cheese, just a little bit, probably about 2 little handfuls, some diced onions, about 1 little pinch, and I love these little chili peppers. I'm just going to grab a little pinch out of that, or 2. I've got the mixed bell peppers. Put a good handful in there, and a half. Now I do have some celery here, and with the celery, you can leave it whole, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to crumble it up, like so, and that's going to give this dough a really good flavor. See? That was a good handful. Now I'm going to add some mushrooms to it. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to squish them, break them up. And if you got big chunks, just go in there and break them up. It gives the dough just a unique, awesome flavor. I'm just saying. Grab a little bit more. Just rubbing them together. Alright. To this, I'm also going to add a little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. And some parsley. A pinch of salt. Like that. And I have this awesome wild oregano, and it's lasted forever in these jars. Oops. I'm just going to take a little bit and just kind of break it off the stems as much as I can and crumble it up. If you can get your hands on this, oh my goodness, it's wonderful. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's all I'm going to add to that besides the liquid. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, had to clean up for a minute. So now I'm just going to mix this up really well with my Amish bread stirrer. And then, yes, Sher, this is my ladybug spatula. So now, look at how beautiful that has rose. That's good yeast. It's good flavor. So I want to get all that out of there really good. And that is how you make your pizza dough. You've got to stir it up really good. Then I'm going to mix it So the pizza's set, the dough has, and I cut them up in little square, and made balls out of it. So we're just gonna make a small one. I have the toaster oven heated to 400 degrees. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this flour on the counter. I have a greased pan that I'm gonna put the pizza on. Let's get this going. I'm gonna roll it out real quick. It smells wonderful. I'll make mine a little thin. Look at how pretty that looks. All right. All right. So I have some pizza sauce here. I'm using, you see it? Pastorelli. Now I could have mixed this up with a little bit of the A1, not A1 sauce, but a steak sauce with like an onion vandalia one would be good with it. But I just want just a little bit. There. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella on the bottom. And in this pan, I've got Thrive mushrooms and Thrive red bell pepper, and then my onion that I sliced up a whole onion, and then I just cooked it down a little. It's gonna be yummy. Add a little bit of that. And then here I have some roast beef lunch meat. Roll it up. And I'm just going to make little slices out of it like that. You can do it any way you want. You can lay it out flat. You can do it any way you want. This is how I'm doing it. Oh, it smells wonderful already, guys. Maybe a couple more pieces, right? Because it is the main part of our meal. That's going to be a lot. You could probably pull this apart too. It would be good. Now I'm going to let this set out for a minute, probably about 5 minutes, because I want that pizza dough to rise up a little before I stick it in there in the toaster oven. And that way there will give me a little bit more lift to it. Ooh, it's looking good. A little bit more of this mix. And then I've got some baby Swiss slices I'm going to add to it. My hands look so greasy. I wish you guys were here. Smell-o-vision. Now I'm going to top it with just a little bit more of that mozzarella. How's that look? I have some pizza seasoning that I had made up prior. My last pizza dough. I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. I believe there's a video out on how I made that. Alright, I'll be back when it's all cooked and done. It's going in a 400-degree toaster oven for probably about 20 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, it's all cooked and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh. So, let's take a good look at this. Ready? Gonna take a bite for you. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I can't wait for my son and my husband to try this pizza. So good. So I want to thank you for joining me on this freeze-dried, hashtag freeze-dried Friday video. Don't forget to go check out Leisa from Suton's Days, her pizza recipe, and Linda from Linda's Pantry, her hashtag freeze-dried Friday recipe for pizza. I think we're all got some good recipes out there. All right, everyone. Big hugs from my pantry to yours. Have a great day.